It's that time of year. I'm going to go through my top 12 Christmas commercials. We're going to start with number 12, which will take us all the way back to the early 1980s.
Merry Christmas, Fozzie.
Oh, boy! What is it?
It's a birdhouse.
It's a one-step, Fozzie.
Take a picture.
How?
Just point it and press the button.
That's gotta be over his head.
Pointed at what?
Us.
Ah, now what?
It is over his head.
Press the button.
Hey, this is easy.
I'm beautiful. Take more.
You see one-step pictures along with the presents, and there's no simpler camera.
No simpler bear. Polaroid means smile.
With a one-step.
Classic Muppet commercial. I always associate the Muppets with Christmas, so that's a good one. This next one involves a snowman, not Frosty from Christmas with the Cranks, but snowman going to Disneyland. It's number 11.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello.
Come live your dream this holiday season during the Year of a Million Dreams at the place where dreams come true. Visit DisneyParks.com.
This is my Christmas village. It's kind of your standard Christmas village. I don't have, one theme to a movie or anything, but I did add a Godzilla, which I think is super important. This next one, number 10, involves Sleigh Ride. And this is a classic beer commercial. Every time I used to see this as a kid, it was one of my favorites. So let's go on a sleigh ride with Miller Lite, I believe, or Michelob, or Miller High Life. I don't remember. Maybe that's why it wasn't that good of a commercial. But Sleigh Ride.
This Christmas card was sent to you by the people at Miller High Life. Merry Christmas.
I really love that Disneyland snowman. This is the one that I use to turn my tree on, so you can turn it on and off with this. I like that Disneyland snowman. This is another snowman. This is a Best Buy commercial from the early 2000s.
Get to Best Buy and get the gifts everyone looks forward to. Like a $400 Best Buy shopping spree when you sign up for 3 years of MSN Internet access. It's easy to switch to MSN. Try it today. Turn on the fun. Best Buy.
Sticking with the 2000s, this one featured Crabman, who went on to be Crabman on My Name is Earl. This was the actor. I think his name's Eddie Steeples. He did live action commercials as the Rubber Band Man, and then they did this Christmas version, which kind of parodied Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that type of stop-motion Rankin Bass, and I love this.
This dude is out of sight. Everything he does seems to come out right.
Prepare yourself for the rubber band. You're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam.
Too much of this stuff do he think we can stand?
Rubber band.
So much rhythm, grace, and debonair for one man? No.
Just one man.
Rubber band man.
A rubber band.
Here is my Christmas tree. I've got very retro decor in this house. As you know, I love retro things. And this commercial, it takes us back to the 1960s, but they reran this for decades. Santa riding around on a Norelco razor.
Christmas is a time for closeness, and closeness is what Norelco razors are all about. The shiny new silver rotary razors in cord and rechargeable models with 36 blades, 9 closeness settings, and no gotchas. And the Ladybugs, the ladies' razors that really work. And the Ladybug Salon, a ladybug razor plus 11 grooming attachments. Norelco, even our name says Merry Christmas.
Here's a can of Pepsi Holiday Spice that I turned into an ornament. I really love Christmas ornaments. There's Big Bird. There's a beer. There's WWE's Sheamus. Recently, we were in Rockefeller Center, and I did some of the locations from this great commercial.
Are you sure it's gonna work, Grandpa?
Trust me, kiddo.
Will you show me what it's all about?
I got a good feeling about this
Tell me
one.
stories I can't live without.
You mean like the time we took Grandma water skiing?
Now, silver
Is
shovel.
there magic I should know?
Grandma's fruitcake. And
Oh,
now, Grandpa's magic pine cone.
will you make this feeling grow?
In exactly 2 weeks, we should see something.
Is it time, Grandpa?
It's time. Let's go.
Can't be the real thing.
I got a train, but it keeps coming off the tracks every time the cat comes under here. And I love this Santa. Oh, and I love this Betty Rubble ball. All right, let's take a look at the one that I put next on my list.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. That's the song I sing. I'd like to teach the world what the world wants to be. Company. I'd like to buy the world a Coke. That's the song I sing.
A lot of people always associate that with Mad Men, but I've never seen Mad Men. I don't think, even though the retro aspect of it is for me, I don't think the show is my kind of show. But I love that that's represented. Now, here's a retro ad that's been redone, so we're going to see the more modern looking version, but they've been running this one forever for Hershey Kisses. I made this tree after seeing a bunch of stuffed animals on a tree like this at Sesame Place. And I always had all these stuffed animals that I would put around at Christmas time. And this gave me a real nice place to put them all. And there is Carl's Jr. We're going to be watching a McDonald's commercial. We're going to watch the ice skating one with Ronald McDonald. I want to show you this guy who is on the top of my tree. I found him in a dollar store and I thought, what a goofy looking, misproportioned snowman. And then I thought nobody's going to buy him. So I bought him. I figured he could always be part of my Christmas tradition. Now take a look at number 2, featuring a gas station that no longer exists and one of the catchiest jingles you'll ever hear.
The Hess truck's back and it's better than ever. Christmas is here. The Hess truck's back. Some sirens that together. Christmas is here. The Hess truck's back. Hey, those head and taillights shining. Hey, that ladder's really climbing. Got a secret coin bank and emergency flashers.
The new Hess fire truck, $8.99 at Hess stations.
The Hess truck's back.
Happy holidays from Hess.
As we go to number 1, here's my fake cardboard fireplace. On top of it over here, got the leg lamp, got some coupons that says your gift is a donation to the Human Fund, and of course, the reason for the season, there's the nativity, and a cup for milk, and a plate for cookies for Santa. And I want you to see my very favorite commercial. I don't think you guys are expecting this one. I hope some of you remember it. There's Munchie the cat.
Oh, man.
Projectionist.
I'm in the movies.
It's not that outside for men to move.
Back.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, look at me. What am I?
Elephant. Giraffe with wings.
I'm a swan. Come on.
Okay, guys. Watch this.
Oh, that's cool.
That's good.
It's a dog.
Get a leash.
It's a pig. It's a dog. It's a pig.
Hey, it's Dusty. No, not
Great.
Dusty. What's
Frosty,
his name?
silly.
Frosty. That's right. That's right.
All I need now is my top hat.
He's getting attacked.
There you go.
Hey, I'm unarmed. Whoa.
I can't believe it. It's gonna be. Is it?
It's Rudolph, the red-nosed Chihuahua.
Christmas tree.
Ooh, Coca-Cola.
Does the zoo know about this?
Hey, that's my Coca-Cola, but I never argue with a polar bear.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Dashing through the snow. Cool.
On Dancer, on Prancer, on Donner, on Blitzen, on Billy.
Somebody
on
give Santa my
whatever
keys.
the rest of you guys' names are there.
Ho, ho, ho.
So that's all 12. I love that last one. I remember seeing that in the theater and just loving it. There's a crazy Donald Duck ornament. I love this. He's like hanging on this tree. This didn't make the cut. Didn't make it on the tree this year. We're going to be looking at advertisements sort of like this. This is an advertisement for Warheads. They would sell you the candy. You'd pop it open. You'd get your candy. That's like a stocking stuffer. But then after you were done with it, you'd put it on the tree and it would advertise for years. These ornaments didn't make the cut this year. And these 8 commercials didn't make the cut of my best of list. But man, these are honorable mention. The first one is this one where Santa Claus talks to another Santa Claus who was eating the inside of the Oreo.
Hey, look what one of those kids gave me. I see you eat the cream first.
Yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I'd eat the cream and leave the rest for Santa.
I know. I miss the cream.
Wish You Were a Beer. I like that. And I like this one. Philly Fanatic. Just didn't make the cut this year. Next year, though, he's going up on the tree. He always reminds me of like those McDonald Land characters. Now, we did have Ronald McDonald ice skating on our other list, but I only wanted to put one Ronald McDonald. But if I put 2, it would have been this one with Grimace in bed.
It was Christmas Eve in McDonald's land. Everyone was asleep except Ronald, who had other plans. Out of his bed, he silently crept.
Cuckoo! What are you doing, Ronald? Shh.
I'm giving McDonald's gift certificates to all my friends. So Hamburglar can get a hamburger. And Grimace. Isn't Christmas yet? Not yet. Grimace can get a shake. Christmas. Captain Crook, filet of fish. And the mayor. He can get a cheeseburger. So to the chimney Ronald did reach. You can get him at McDonald's, 50 cents each. When suddenly bright light shined in his eyes, Ronald turned around, amazed and surprised. Hi, guys. I make too much noise?
All his friends had a present for him.
McDonald's gift certificates for me? Oh, gee. And a Merry Christmas to all of you from all of us at McDonald's. Merry Christmas.
Nothing like Grimace in bed. Ho, ho, hole in one. This is a great ornament for the golfer in your family. This next commercial is just downright weird. I don't even know that it's good, but it involved the Olympic team and CVS, and it's a crossover that I think we all deserve.
One at a time.
Let's hear it for the European junior team.
It's too bad they won't make it home for Christmas. I have an idea.
Let's start with lights.
From fine decorations to Russell-Stover candies to the best fragrances, CVS Pharmacy has everything you need to make the holiday special.
Could I see you? Wonderful.
Here are the dungeons, everyone, one at a time. CVS.
I wanted to show you this glass. I don't know if all of the younger people today recognize this. This is the traditional Coca-Cola glass. And it's important to know about this, not for a Coca-Cola commercial. We got Coca-Cola all over the last list, but this list, no Coca-Cola. And instead, we've got the Uncola, 7-Up. So 7-Up produced this glass. It was upside down, and it says the Uncola. And the idea was it would look like this. And Coca-Cola sued, and they said, you know, the Supreme Court, I hope it went all the way to the Supreme Court, a Supreme Court ruled supremely and said that you cannot trademark the shape of your glass, Coca-Cola. And so this glass appears in this next Christmas ad.
When you have a taste for the holidays, you want a soft drink that tastes like the holidays. You want the crisp, clean choice that's everyone's favorite icebreaker. 7-Up, the Uncola. Because you never know who might drop in.
Stop by the Winter Wonderland for holiday savings on all 7-Up products. And make the season bright.
I believe this came from CVS. This next one is for Blockbuster Video, but it's also promoting Sega Genesis, and it's wild. Take a look.
What if he's hungry? You won't be hungry. Every other kid in the world's gonna feed him. Okay.
May your season be magical. Make it a Blockbuster holiday.
Look at this. This is good. Paddington Bear, Christmas 1983. And there he is enjoying his Christmas. 1983. This commercial is about from that time period. I think 83 might even be the year. This is Carvel, and Carvel very famous for having gravelly voice. Tom Carvel. Hey, this is Tom Carvel telling you about what the latest Carvel ice cream. And he would always talk about Cookie Puss.
Look at what your participating Carvel store has this year. Yes, Santa Claus, and he has a helper. Cookie Puss, of course. He's delivering a gift for Santa Claus.
Also, they've got the greatest jingle I have ever heard in my life.
Celebrating at Carvel this joyous time of year with special custom ice cream cakes to bring you lots of cheer. We make fresh ice cream every day at Carvel.
Ask for this money-saving holiday coupon flyer at your participating Carvel store.
I mean, it's beautiful. I want to hear more of it. Can I hear a different commercial with that?
We make fresh ice cream every day at Carvel.
Look at this. Disney Cruise Line. Look, there's Peter Pan. Looks like Donald there. There's Mickey and Minnie getting ready for their cruise.
Tonight, Mr. T and Emmanuel Lewis star. He's a big guy with a tough little problem.
A kid that doesn't care too much about Christmas.
Mr. T needs some heavyweight magic to fill this tiny Scrooge with the Christmas spirit.
Because I don't want to lose this one.
It's a holiday special for the kid in all of us. Mr. T and Emmanuel Lewis in A Christmas Dream.
We got a little Rudolph and Scooby-Doo. Didn't make the cut this year. Also, this odd-looking Santa Claus. He's got a face under here. He didn't make the cut this year. This one, I love this commercial. It was about this kid waiting for Tom to come home. And this commercial, it's a long one, so buckle up. But this commercial cracks me up, and it still does produce the almost tear in the eye moment that it wants. So it's got the heart. It also is campy and a lot of fun. I like it better than that girl waiting for her brother and then having coffee with him or whatever. I like this.
Merry Christmas, Mom. Oh, thank you. Oh, Mama. Merry Christmas.
I still remember this family or not?
Merry Christmas, Grandma.
Oh, hello. Oh, you too big? How are you?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
I was 10 years old that Christmas. That was the time my brother Tom was working in Europe. We hadn't seen him for over a year. Every Christmas, Tom and I used to sing together for the family. I sure missed him.
Charlie, a Christmas card came here for you.
From Tom. He's coming. Mom, he's coming. Dad, Tom's coming for Christmas. He's coming here.
That was the year it really snowed. I waited for Tom, and I waited. Aunt Nell and the rest of the family barely made it through. No sign of Tom.
The roads are getting pretty bad.
That was the longest day I can remember. Dinner came and it went. Still no Tom.
Look at the presents. Yeah. Can I open this one? Open this one, Mom.
Tom will get here.
Sure hope so.
Isn't it time for some music now?
Charlie.
I felt very lonely standing there all by myself.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth.
A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh hear the angel voices, the night divine.
From Hallmark, a wish that all our families can be together this Christmas.
Sad to say this didn't make the tree this year. It's just due to not having enough space on the tree, and I don't want to put any on the back, but this is an Australian Christmas ornament I got from my friend Christine, who I think watches these videos. So if you watch this one, Christine, I love it, and it's been on the tree almost every year, but this year it's taken a break. Also, my son's second Christmas, there he is with Santa Claus at Sesame Place ornament. All right. This next one you may not be familiar with if you're not from this area, but coming in at number 1, the wackiest, craziest commercials you'd ever see on television came on all year round, but especially at Christmas time. Here it is, number 1.
It's August. The sun is glaring, the streets are sweltering, the air is hot and sticky, and that means it's time for Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale! Crazy Eddie's Christmas sale! Get a new stereo, a car stereo, color TV, Sony Betamax, anything in home entertainment, and get it now, because Crazy Eddie's prices are so low, he's practically giving it all away. Shop around, get the best prices you can find, then go to Crazy Eddie, and he'll beat him. It's Christmas in August, and Crazy Eddie's prices are insane.
Look at this. Beautiful, expensive couple. And then this couple, Blondie and Dagwood. He's just wanting a sandwich. And then Marilyn Monroe. Look at her holding her dress down. This has been a lot of fun. I like looking at these. It makes me sad. When I get the tree where I like it, I shut the lid and don't look. Because every one of these I want up on the tree. But at least I got to share them with you this year. And they'll go up on the tree next year. So the first time I heard about A Christmas Story was when it was in theaters. I had a friend that went and saw it. And when I asked him what it was about, he said, well, Santa Claus kicks Messy Marvin in the face in this movie, and I remember for years being like, well, I don't know what movie that is, but I gotta see it. Messy Marvin was like a cultural phenomenon. There were a lot of spokespeople at this time, a lot of famous celebrities that were spokespeople. There was Morris the cat and other celebrity animals, but I'll tell you, for a time period, Messy Marvin was the most popular. Here's the first ever commercial.
This is Messy Marvin. His room is a mess. His clothes are a mess. The only time he doesn't make a mess is when he makes his chocolate milk.
And there you go. They establish the whole lore, show him with his parents. By the way, it's a competitor to Ovaltine. The whole thing in A Christmas Story, he's waiting for that decoder ring, and then he finds out to drink more Ovaltine. Dude switched over to Hershey's. I noticed in the background of that commercial, he had a stop sign, and he had like a one-way street sign. He had like multiple traffic signs. You can be found guilty of felony manslaughter if you steal a traffic sign. Next on CNN, the trial of Messy Marvin, day 4. He dresses in layers.
A new squeeze bottle, rich, delicious chocolate flavor that only Hershey can deliver.
I noticed he's got like 3 shirts on top of shirt.
Can Messy Marvin paint his treehouse without making a mess? Nope. The only time he doesn't make a mess is when he makes his chocolate milk. He uses good old-fashioned Hershey syrup in the no-mess bottle.
The whole tree, Marvin?
That is the most beautiful Candyland treehouse I have ever seen in my life. This next one reminds me of A Christmas Story.
How to make chocolate milk without making a mess. By Marvin. Messy Marvin's more like it. For delicious chocolate milk and no mess. 1, I always use thick, rich Hershey syrup. 2, stir well. And 3, it's always delicious. So remember. Oh, Marvin.
You can totally picture that teacher putting the chattering teeth in her drawer. You know, Tracy Gold's in that from Growing Pains. I'll put her up here. She was the girl. I don't even think she says anything, but she's there. She reacts to Messy Marvin's messiness. Teacher flips her wig and that. I liked her hair underneath better.
Messy Marvin is starting a rock collection.
That's enough for today.
Marvin, you want some chocolate milk?
I'll make it. Absolutely delicious. Marvin! I think she found my rock collection.
That is like a rock quarry in the closet.
Messy Marvin and his pal Ernie are collecting cans.
This is gonna be delicious. Sure looks good. Wait till you taste it. Delicious. You said it. Marvin? The whole garage? Just trying to make a buck.
Hershey's chocolate syrup. It's
delicious.
We see his pal Ernie in this. I don't think Ernie ever reappears.
Yes, it's Messy Marvin. No matter how hard he tries.
Oh, Marvin!
He always makes a mess. Except when he makes his chocolate milk.
Marvin.
Delicious Hershey syrup in the no-mess bottle.
The water damage from this. He's not just messy. This kid's like dangerous. Like the water damage and then him storing, like 4,000 pounds of rocks in his closet.
Hey, Messy Marvin's helping hang the wallpaper. The only time Marvin doesn't make a mess is when he makes his chocolate milk with Hershey syrup in the no-mess bottle. It's got that rich, famous, old-fashioned chocolatey taste that Hershey always delivers without making a mess.
Here, have one.
Delicious. Thanks, Marvin.
Don't mention
I like this. We also get a little growth of the character. He's sharing some milk. He knows things aren't well. He gives that guy who I could not tell who that was. If you recognize him, let me know. But that guy looked so familiar. Some kind of comedic character actor from that time period. Wallpaper hanging was like a big trope in the old days. Like every other Three Stooges short was them hanging wallpaper.
Messy Marvin and his pal Wally are making a news report for school.
Perfecto. Let's have some chocolate milk. Delicious. You said it.
Nice work, Marvin.
Thanks. It was easy.
I can see that.
Hershey's chocolate syrup. It's
delicious.
All right, we got a new pal. We got Wally. We also see his dad one more time. I like that. I think this is the last of the Messy Marvin commercials, but man, these ran for years. I mean, he grew right before our eyes. He had done a lot of commercials, though. He started doing commercials way before, and he continued way after. Like the last commercial I remember seeing him in was one for Big Red.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
There's one where he goes to Hardee's, which I thought was pretty good.
When are we gonna eat?
Pretty soon now. Count your telephone poles.
Let's go to McDonald's. I feel like a burger.
Burgers again. You know what, Roger? I need a break from burgers.
Yeah, how about roast beef for a change?
Hello, Hardee's. Well, hello, Hardee's. We've got roast beef, just the kind you're looking for.
Here's a Candyland commercial. This kid who built the best Candyland treehouse ever, he was in a Candyland commercial.
You'll discover the gingerbread plum tree, a rainbow pass, and Gumdrop Mountain. But be careful of the cherry pitfalls, and don't get stuck in Molasses Swamp. You don't have to know how to read or count to have loads of fun in Candyland.
Here's one where his mommy's mouth was dry.
Mommy's mouth's awful dry.
Have a nice favorite candy, Mom.
Great flavor has been around for years.
Hey, cherry. No, wait, banana.
It's both, Mom. It's swallowed flavors. What about the witch?
You read it to Mommy.
Mouth's awful dry.
Lifesavers.
So the wicked.
That is a great song, but I can top it with a Duncan Hines commercial.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins are their blueberriest ever.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
They taste just as great as they smell, because Duncan Hines filled them with their sweetest, tastiest wild blueberries.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great.
Let's see if there's a jingle in the Steakums commercial.
However, their families want a hot, delicious meal just the same. Well, fortunately now there's Steakum sandwich steaks. Steakum cooks in just 60 seconds, and it's 100% lean beef with no additives whatsoever.
Great, Mom. Don't forget to brush your teeth.
If you enjoy this, whatever the heck this was, you can send me $3 every month on Patreon, and I'll send you a postcard in the mail every month. And I do love these postcards. Every now and then when I'm filling them out, I'll look the place up and find out the full history of the balcony house ruin. Like a lot of these things are so, I don't know, there's just something about the past that I just like the looks of it. I even like look at the script they use on this. It's just, and the fact that this postcard of this weird like glass jar at somebody's grandma's house, that postcard has survived all these years, never used, never got to do the thing it's supposed to do, which is to be a postcard. Instead, it was a collector's item. And now, I'll mail it out to you. I'm going to fill it out. Wish you were here. Send it off in the mail. Just $3 a month. I hope you sign up. I enjoy making the videos, and I'm glad you enjoy watching them. You could be like Michael and Jessica, Chris, Matthew Chapin, and my big brother Rob, and sign up today. Right now there's going to be a box here and here. I enjoyed looking back at Messy Marvin. I can't wait to watch A Christmas Story. I watch it 150 times every Christmas day on TNT. But right now you got to watch one of these.